Good evening, everybody. I did my motivation today. I also did it yesterday. I didn't post it yesterday because I totally was busy. And also I was busy again today as I was doing my motivation. But my encouragement today is everyone and everybody, please take your health seriously. I'm not trying to push you or force you to do nothing that you don't want to do. Only thing I'm just asking you to please take your health into consideration. Now, yes, there are big and beautiful people out there in the world. But y'all know that obesity is not a healthy situation. And how I know? Because I've been there. And I'm praying to God that I don't have to go back. And I'm going to fight and I'm going to try so hard to not to go back there. And also I want to share with y'all too, being obesity is a slow killer disease. And I'm saying this because I know, because I do go to my nutrition classes. And also, I want to say that when I was weighing like 200 and so, and 300, a little bit over 300, honey, I'm going to tell you, I developed a whole bunch of health issues. Now, I'm still, suffering with it. But at the same time, it's not as bad like it used to be. And some of the issues I have got fixed. And I have more surgeries in the future. But I'm going to tell you though, my testimony is, and this is, I'm being honest with you. When I was overweighted, I had went into a deep, deep depression. And I had got to the point I was shut down. I was basically just distanced from everybody. Because, number one, I didn't have a life. I couldn't really go, out like other people's and walk around in malls and shopping malls to look around, see what the new fashion is or, whatever, interests you. And also, I used to have, like an attitude, like I don't care, no more. People don't care for me. I would just, I said I had to stop feeling sorry for myself. I said, because like I said, nobody can do it for you but you. And then, and then also, what was going through my head, what the doctors say, because they practically had given up on me and, telling me that Miss Cawthorn or whatever they want to call me, Miss Moore, that's fine. That's my bloodline as well. They was like, you going to be in the wheelchair for the rest of your life. And usually I stay quiet. I don't try to argue back with no one, nobody, but I spoken up to him. And I told him, I said, you need to rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I said, because I'm going to fight this. And they said, well, ma'am, we cannot give you this knee replacement unless you lose a certain amount of weight. I said, okay, I would do that, I mean, I said, I had to come back home. I had to pray about it. And I got tired of, my children doing a lot for me, because they got a life of their own, too. And then I got a little godson is a toddler. And I want to, have fun with him. I want to, continue, being in his life and everything. So, it was up to me. So, when I came down with all these health problems, and I was, doing a lot of things, not bad things, but I was doing a lot of things that I shouldn't be doing. I was basically, I was just killing myself. And I had got to the point that I couldn't even walk anymore. I had to do something. I was on a cane, a walking cane, and I was in a scooter all the time. And I'm like, hey, I'm too young for this mess, you know. I'm too young. I got to clean up my own mess. So now, you know, I done lost over 100 pounds. And I thank the Lord for that. And I thank the Lord for giving me the mind, the brains, and the thought, and the wisdom to do this. And I just can't thank him enough. Only thing I'm just, you know, saying is, you might be beautiful outside, people, but the most important thing is what's going on inside. I remember when I used to, you know, go out with my girlfriends or whatever, I couldn't even stay on the dance floor for 2 minutes. That's how bad I was hurting. And I was so embarrassed to get up to walk because it hurt like heck when I first get up and walk, because it seemed like my legs and everything would lock up on me. It felt like a Charlie horse. It didn't feel like I'd been hit by a truck. Now, I feel a whole lot better. But yes, I still got health issues because you know why? I waited so long and the damage is there. And that was my fault. So I went into a deep depression like I was telling you earlier. I felt like I didn't have nothing to live for anymore, and I wanted to go ahead and take my life. And I'm not going to lie to you. I have thought about it so many times during the time when I was going through depression. I thought about go to Decatur Bridge and just drive off in it. I really thought about that. I really did. But once I got to know the Lord, and I know the Lord don't like to hear his children say that, because he sacrificed his life for us. And he would not be satisfied when he hears children talking about taking their life. And after all he done did for us. I had to stop feeling sorry for myself. I had to get into a church. And I had to get to know the Lord. Now that I'm still learning more and more about the Lord. And like I say, I'm not perfect. Because sometimes I do have girl time that I want to exhale and just be with my homegirls. I'm not perfect at all. But yes, I am a child of God. And I love the Lord. And without him, I will be lost in this world, because I did get lost until I found him. So, my encouragement today is, please stop saying what you're going to do and do it. You don't have to prove to me or no one. Prove it to yourself. It's only going to be between you and God.